Round number 2 at 50 kilograms. Malik Heinselman holds a 1-0 lead, a two-time cadet world teamer. He's trying to make his first junior team, facing Cevion Severado, who from Missouri, who gave him a tough match first go round. You know, Malik coming in as the more credentialed, the more well-known wrestler. Severado certainly no slouch. I mean, we've seen him perform at a high level at other events too, but I think the consensus was that Heinselman all day, no problem. Well, he did win, but Severado looked pretty darn good. Heinselman in on a shot, and heavy whizzer by Severado. They're working to the edge. They'll just call that a 2, and I believe 2 confirmed.
So Heinselman taking the lead early in this one. He was down early, as you mentioned in the last one. 7-4, really impressive couple ankle picks from him. Severado had a couple nice counter reattacks. Got shut out in the second period of that match. What blew it open was that ankle pick into a leg lace. Heinselman here doing a little bit better job moving early on. And if he could turn on in the second like that, we might get one that could go out of hand. But the young Missouri stud, I'm sure, won't go down without a fight. And I wonder if Heinselman's going to work some of that same underhook stuff that he did last time. Trying to get this shelved up is Heinselman.
And he does, and it's 4-0. Tries to look for a lace down low, but good job by Severado keeping those legs posted and heavy, and they go back neutral with 110.
And do you think when a second match like this, where a guy was able to blow it open, and then you see kind of it continues rolling on, do you think that's more confidence from the guy leading, or maybe just not knowing what adjustments to make? If you're Severado's group, I'm sure they made some, but maybe not
well, it's really
working out as they expected.
It's really an interesting situation, right? It's really a unique format in that in no other place do you see best of 3 finals other than a trial situation. So I think, yeah, it could be a guy feeling it. And another thing that comes into a play, too, is that, everybody says the obvious advantages of sitting out. Heinselman started cold, right? I mean, the only disadvantage is that you start cold. So you could say maybe he's gaining more confidence over the course of a match and a half, but at the same time, maybe he's getting into his rhythm, too.
And now Heinselman, if Deacon wins the second one, we're going to get 2 Colorado boys on the team.
Ah, you're stealing my thunder, because I was going to bring that up. Now listen.
I love stealing Willie's thunder. It's great.
I'm a state guy, right? I like to see states that aren't always represented. I like those little nuggets. This is Idaho's first guy.
Article after NCAA's that was really interesting.
Yeah, so I always look at the states, and I have a running note or a spreadsheet of all the guys where they came from and who made the junior teams and cadet teams. Low ankle. Man, look at Severado's knee.
And they immediately stopped that one.
He was bent backwards.
And, I mean, that's a common thing, Severado kind of doing the right thing, trying to rubber knee out.
Yep.
Heinselman just kind of pinched that ankle down, looked like.
Yeah, I don't know if so much Heinselman's fault other than Severado trying to do something and there was no give.
Right, I didn't see any malicious, from Heinselman other than just trying to shelf the knee.
Okay, so.
Getting back to the Colorado thing.
Colorado. Since 2005.
Hit me with the stats, Willie.
Since 2005, Colorado has put 2 guys on a junior freestyle team since 2005.
Okay.
They actually had three times they were represented by two people. Tyler Graff twice and Adria Cordova a couple years ago. Two people in 12 years. They could put two on the team today.
Wow. That would be very impressive. And
here we go. See that knee.
That there.
And see, Heinselman just stayed in that position, and Severado tried to limp leg out of it and just,
But Severado going to continue. It was his right knee, so we'll see kind of how that plays out the last 2.5 minutes of this match.
He's the second guy we've seen kind of dinged up here in the finals. Severado's knee, and Mark landed on his head earlier, and I think pinched his neck maybe a little bit.
Yeah, and I know it's hard. You know, you want to tell the kids, look, man, you're still first-year junior, and you don't necessarily want to stop. But at the same time, there's a world team on the line, and wrestler mentality. It's hard to be in, but if Severado's knee's okay, and I mean, ultimately, if he doesn't make the team, he can take as much time off, as he needs over the next few months.
And frankly, even if you do make the team, Worlds isn't for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Pace slows down a little bit here. Heinselman ankle shot, and he'll score that. 6-0 now for Heinselman, and a gut. And he'll go back the other way. Severado catches the leg, but no points either way on that one. Now a high gut. Good transition for Heinselman, and that'll be the tech. Malik Heinselman goes cadet team, and now junior team. He's going to wrestle overseas for the third year in a row.
Winner in 2 straight matches at 50 kilos, Malik Heinselman.
42 kilograms in 2015, 46 kilograms in 2016, 50 kilograms in 2017. Malik Heinselman, a staple on our teams now.
Slowly working his way up to that 125 in college. And the first takedown here could have maybe been one, but they did allow a little bit of continuation here.
The beautiful thing in this sequence was it was